Welcome to Money Saving Mama, and I am here with another food bank haul. This is our weekly Thursday food bank, and yes, I will get into electric was turned off. Let me go ahead and jump into the haul. Look at that, guys. See that potatoes? I could not believe this price. Look at that. 12 reduced to $12. $12. So it was $14.28. Pork chops. So blessed. This is going to make a meals for us, meals to send to my parents, and leftovers. That's a lot of pork chops. And I don't see where it says bone in at all. So I think it's boneless pork chops. Excellent. So let me know in your comments section what recipes for pork chops. I mean, I'm Italian. I like brajol is my specialty. Pork chops are not my specialty. So let me know how you fix them, what seasonings you like putting on them. I have some onions here, so I could use up these onions with the pork chops. Let me know, guys. And then we got some ham. The kids will be happy. They love ham. And you'll see in a minute, we got a special bread item to go with this ham. And it's a bread item my kids love. My husband loves it. Everyone loves this bread item. So you'll see coming up. Excellent ham. And lunch meat is so expensive right now. So we are so thankful to receive that ham. Moving on, we got something really, really interesting. Bacon fried rice. Now I've had chicken fried rice. I've had, pork rice. I've had a little bit of fried egg in my rice. Bacon, never had it. I can't wait to try this, guys. If you've ever had this, let me know how you like it. We're going to eat this tonight because I just can't wait. Look, it's got corn and leeks and ooh, we like those. Can't wait. Lots of corn. I could probably add some more corn to that too because there's only a few in there. Yep. I could add some vegetables to that and they would never know. Okay, so we're going to have that tonight. Red potatoes. My parents love these. We love these. We like to just chop them up. We fry them in a frying pan with peppers and onions. We got some really nice onions coming up. I don't know how my parents like to cook them, to tell you the truth. I think they just cook them in the microwave. I think they just cook them up in the microwave and put some butter and salt on them, to tell you the honest truth. Look at this, sweet potatoes. And look at this one. Isn't that so cute? It's like two that were married. These make me think of Thanksgiving. We love sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. My parents love sweet potatoes. My kids do not like sweet potatoes. They have to be in a sweet potato casserole, covered with brown sugar, covered with pecans. And then on the top, we got to have either Cool Whip or, some kind of, what's that called? Marshmallows. Yeah, they really prefer marshmallows. But they can't look like potatoes. I will just eat one of these potatoes with some butter or some brown sugar. I'm not picky. I will actually even sometimes if the skin is okay, I will eat a few pieces of the skin for extra fiber. Then we got I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow onions. And we had no onions in the house. I keep thinking this pork chop and onions, I think those would go good together. And then look at these apples. Look at them. Ooh, we got lots of apples there, guys. And these make me think of when we were young, my grandparents had an orchard in their backyard, a small orchard, like 10 trees. But we would pick the apples from the orchard, and they were small. They were like this size. But these are perfect for a kid because the kid takes a real big apple, 2 bites, and they're done. Then they got this apple sitting there. Then it's like, oh, mom gets to eat another apple. But these are perfect because they can have 2 bites, 3 bites, and the apple's done. It's not like we're throwing out a lot of apples. So those are a perfect snack for kids. Here it is, guys. Here is the bread item that you've been waiting for. Bavarian style pretzel hamburger buns with ham. We don't have lettuce. We don't have tomato. We don't have cheese right now. A little bit of mayonnaise. Onion. We can put a little onion on it if someone wants a slice of onion. Onion, ham, hamburger buns. That's what we're having with the rice. In the back, who doesn't love naans? We love naans. We hate the price. Food Lion, I got to tell you, they're priced way too high. I know it's because the cost of naans. Okay, but these are perfect. I will keep these on hand for quick pizzas for my children because they love this bread. It's a perfect size. Slap some tomato sauce on there, slap some cheese, maybe a pepperoni or two, and it is lunch. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Nons. Thank you, Food Lion. And thank you to the food bank volunteers that volunteer at food banks because they couldn't do this without the volunteers. Coconut pecan cookies. It is an 8-pack. And coconut, you had me there. I love almond joys. I love anything really with coconut. Coconut cake. So my husband and I will enjoy those. And that's not something we would ever buy for ourselves because cookie isn't on the list. Cookies, we're not on the list for cookies. Then you see it. Yes, I see it too. Another 6-pack of Ghostbuster Krispy Kremes. And these are gone already. We had those last only about a week ago. But I want to show you the price on these babies, if I can with one hand. Are you ready? This is a price I couldn't afford. I would not be buying these donuts. $11.99. So that is $2 a donut, guys. $2. That's crazy. That's why they're at the food bank. Krispy Kreme couldn't sell them. If you are able to invest in stock, I will give you one stock advice. Do not invest in Krispy Kreme stock because I tell you that company is not doing good. If their food, their donuts are constantly at the food bank, they are not doing good. 2 of these little barrels, and these are nice. They're only 1 gram of sugar. They don't have all that. This is regular sugar. They don't have NutraSweet, all that Splenda, all that other artificial crap that they put in things. This is just 1 gram of sugar, and I like to keep these on hand. I don't mind drinking them. As long as they're cold, they taste fine. I know they're not probably the best for you, but they got to be better than things that are artificially put into it. So those are something to keep on hand if you're thirsty or the kids want something. It's essentially like a juice box, except it doesn't have a whole bunch of fortified vitamin C in it, which I'd rather them eat an apple for vitamin C than have a whole bunch of fortified vitamin C. 2 loaves of Italian bread. And I was looking at this thinking, my kids are kind of sick of pizza, and you'll see we got something coming up. So I don't want to make these into pizza. I'm thinking Italian night. I'm thinking garlic bread. I mean, it's a lot of garlic bread, but what we have left, okay, so I always make like a large amount, and what we have left, I split it in half and take it to my parents. They're just at that age that they just like food to be delivered. I mean, they'd rather like me make it, or it'd be really simple and it'd be like a frozen meal. So easy and simple, or I bring it to their house. That's what they enjoy right now. So let me get back into the topic before I get, way off. Electric is off. Yes. Our electric was off for the hurricane, Helene, for 6 days, no power. My parents had 14 days. Yeah, 14 days. Helene did that to them. No power. They could have come here, but guess what? We were too scared because there were looters out. My parents were scared. They're 74. Okay, they were scared that people were going to come steal their stuff. And I know they're probably not going to steal their stuff, but they're scared. So they didn't want to leave their house. And their dog knows the house, and it knows how to go out at the house and bring it to a different house. Being that it's an older dog, it might not, it might get lost. They're feeling that the dog's going to go out and not come back. So surviving with no power. Okay. I just want to touch upon that because I've been in full gear to prepare for the next one. Dollar Tree has helped me do a lot of preparations. I've been looking for boxed milk, batteries, tuna, canned everything, peanut butter, jelly if I can find it, extra flashlights. We have lanterns. So if you don't have lanterns, we have 2 Coleman lanterns that have worked out really well for power outages. And charcoal and a grill. We need to purchase that. A small charcoal grill, because it would have been really, really nice to have like just a heated hot dog or a hamburger or something heated, because we were at the point where, you just want something warm. Even though like everything crazy is going on, you like a warm meal in your stomach so that you feel a little bit better. Coolers, okay? Because we lost everything in our fridge, okay? After it was like 4 days, and my husband said, fine, go ahead, start throwing stuff out of the fridge. I brought in garbage bags because the fridge smelled like a dead animal. That's how bad the fridge was. And we just started hauling what we could with hands and into garbage bags and hauling it out. And it was depressing. It really was. That day and the day after, it was hard to get up knowing that, we lost all of that food that was in the fridge. And then we started working out of coolers and having to look for ice. Now, keep in mind gas shortages, because everyone needs gas to run generators. So propane, gas are very limited. Gas for cars is very limited because a lot of gas stations were closed. Ice was limited because grocery stores were closed. They didn't have power. Gas stations were closed. They didn't have power. And what they did have in ice melted because they didn't have power. So we were going to pods that were set up at the sheriff's department, giving out free ice, free water, and free food, which we are very thankful for, because that kept us going. Because we couldn't drink the water, because the water treatment center lost power. Okay. And I'll put a picture in here of what our water looked like. It was brown. When you see brown water, you do not want to drink it. I guarantee that. And for good reason. You don't want to get sick. So then you're on bottled water. And we had a way to boil water, that would have been good too. We could have boiled the water, and I don't know how you get the brown out of it, but at least somewhat disinfected it. So maybe we could have washed with the water. So always keep a couple cases of water on hand, because you never know when the next storm could hit. And like I said, water treatment centers could be affected by the power outage and the water would go bad. Well water, if you have well water and you have no power, you will have no water at all unless you have a generator to run your well. So keep that in mind. Let's go back. So keeping your car full of gas. When you know the storm's coming, keeping your car full of gas is very important, because it takes an hour and a half to charge your phone in the car, and that's a full charge. And if there's gas shortages, you just want to make sure, keep each car you have. If you have one, keep it full of gas. If you have two and you're lucky, keep both of them full of gas, knowing that there's the storms coming. We are currently researching solar power generators for the next hurricane. And I found one I'm quite interested in. It's called Jackery. And I am going to put a picture of it in right now if I can find one. It comes with solar panels, and it's a solar panel generator. So no gas, no propane, means no worrying about shortages, no fighting over the gas, no shooting each other over gas or propane. So that sounds a lot less stressful, especially during a stressful hurricane, where my parents had 12 trees down to get to them. Okay. They had to cut the trees. Either side of their driveway are still, you just see tree trunk and tree trunk. Okay. Just to get into them. And then we've now counted that they've had 20 trees down. FEMA rejected them, denied them. So FEMA is not giving them any assistance. And then they went to their insurance company, tried to put in a claim, and insurance said they will pay for their carport and the trees that fell on the carport, but they will not pay for any of the other trees that fell, even the trees that were down because they were trapped in their house and they had to cut like for hours and hours to get to them. My dad got the first bill, and it was $15,000. So he is stressed beyond stressed, and this storm has done a lot. It hit a tree, uprooted. It hit their sewer line. They still have their sewer is just coming up and has hazardous waste going into just beside their house because the sewer line is broke. Insurance said they will pay for the sewer line, so that is one good thing. So they will have a sewer company coming out, but you got to remember, everyone has these problems. So it's you just got to be patient, and it might be another week or two before anyone comes out to fix their sewer line. So that's that. But I don't know. I don't even know how my parents are going to pay the $15,000 bill. I hope there's a payment plan, because we'll be paying the rest of our life on this hurricane. Hell of a hurricane. That's what I call it. A hell of a hurricane, because it just continues and continues and continues. So yes, a generator that's solar power would have helped in this circumstance. And I'm certainly thinking about, if I could find a used one on eBay or somewhere, I could get a used one. My parents looked at it and they said they thought it was a great option too, because yes, my dad was in his car charging his cell phone too. So what are we going to do? That's what you got to do. You got to have a cell phone, and the internet service was spotty. So we would wake up at 2-3 in the morning to try to get some sort of internet service, because the rest of the day we had no internet service. We had cell phone service, but no internet service. Oh, and then during the storm, during the hurricane, we had no cell service whatsoever. So in and out, I could try to call my parents and they would answer, and then all of a sudden my phone wouldn't work again. So that was extremely scary. Not really much I can prepare on that one for. Hurricane Helene was the largest outage. No, wait, is, because some people still don't have power. It is the largest power outage in America. Think about that, guys. What else? Wood. Have some wood on hand. That's one thing we do not have. We have lots of trees. I will ask my dad when the guys come, or if I don't even know. He's going to have to look at this horrible hurricane for a very long time, because he looks out his door and all he sees is these trees everywhere. And he can't even afford to have them picked up and hauled off, because he's still burdened with a $15,000 bill, just so they weren't trapped in their house. So yeah, he has a lot of wood that I can borrow, and definitely he has a lot of wood that we can start fires with. So that would be good for heating and cooking. And just a few more things. Let's see. Gas stove. If you have a gas stove or a gas fireplace, gas stove would be excellent for cooking. Gas fireplace, excellent for heat. And both can be started without power. Use a really long lighter. And let me see if I can find a picture of that. And just make sure that you're extremely careful when lighting both, and make sure you're turning them off when you're done, so you're not, exposed too much to the gas. The best thing to do during a hurricane is to keep calm. And the best thing to do before a hurricane is prepare. Prepare. I don't think you can be prepared enough for a hurricane. And I can guarantee, I can say that again, you cannot be prepared enough for what's going to happen in a hurricane. Thank you so much for listening to all of that. Let me jump into this. Look at this cake, guys. Yeah, I'm going to make like a s'more. I swear, I'm going to make a s'more just using the top. Look at that. Marshmallows, graham cracker. It looks like a little cinnamon Hershey bar. Right on the fire with some really toasted up marshmallows. Yeah, I like it burnt. I love them really toasted. Charred is good. We will definitely, I wonder what kind of cake it is inside. I bet it's like chocolate. But that is something we will definitely enjoy. I've never seen a s'mores cake before. So let me know in the comment section, have you had a s'mores cake? Do you like it? Oh, let me know if you drink these protein drinks. If anyone drinks these, what kind of protein drinks you like? Because I could get some protein drinks from my father, if you would drink them. Because right now he needs all the protein and he needs your prayers. I will say that again. He needs your prayers because, yeah, he's upset about this. He's upset about the storm. He's upset about the mess. He's upset about the bills, and just watching him being so stressed over the bills coming in. And I mean, they have to have the sewer. They have to clean up the sewer. It has to be done. Thank goodness the insurance company said they would pay for the sewer. $2,000 deductible, of course, so that they pay for the sewer. But that's got to be done. They cannot have hazardous waste coming out beside their house. Chicken noodle soup in a pouch. Never had this before. Let me know, guys, if you've tried this. Never seen it before. But yeah, that sounds really interesting. Chicken noodle soup in a pouch. So my son loves this chicken noodle soup. I'll give it a try with him. 2 tomato soup. That makes me think of grilled cheese. I wonder if we could make grilled cheese with that pretzel bun. I bet that would be really good in tomato soup. I got to get some cheese. I don't have any cheese, guys. Some really sliced, cheap cheese. Peas. That makes me think of eggs. Peas and eggs. And eggs actually have gone down in price, I noticed. What was I at the store? $1.69 for a large dozen. Yes, that's good. You know I picked up 2 dozen because eggs are a very good protein. Peas and eggs, peas and potatoes, eggs, and you can put a lot of vegetables with eggs. You could do onions and peppers and eggs. Let's see. Eggs over hash. If you have a can of hash at the house, a fried egg over hash. Lots of ways. Okay, onto this. We used to get a lot of this brand before. We haven't got it before Chef Wu, and it's lots of protein in this. The flavor is like a citrus one. Let me slide it over. Maybe it's on this side. Oh, lemongrass flavor. So that's a different kind of flavor. My children will not like that flavor. My husband will have it. And then we are back to Pappy's peas. Who doesn't like Pappy's peas? So those will come in handy because soup season is here. Lots of crackers. The kids love these crackers. I will probably put all 6 of them in the car because even when you're like picking them up, I had to pick up my daughter from school. Yeah, she's hungry. They're hungry. She's looking in the back seat. What do you got, Mom? What do you got? She picked up one of these cracker packages, something like this, and I look over, it's gone. It's gone. You know, the kids, they're always hungry, always eating lots and lots of good things. Okay, this week we are so thankful because we got some more pizza. We haven't had pizza in a little while. They were getting sick of it for a little bit, but yes, we got some pizza. Let me go ahead and show you from Little Caesars. We got 2 pepperoni pizzas. And look at all that pepperoni. They're putting double on this, guys, still. This crust looks a little hard, but once you warm that up and dip it in some tomato sauce, that's going to be good. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Last item. Okay, guys. You could see a corner of it there. Last item my son is just going to love. Okay, are you guys ready for this? They had some baskets outside. I say baskets. I don't know if they were bins, more like bins. And sometimes they have clothes, and sometimes they have like Amazon return items, different clothing. This time they had blankets. It's that time again, blanket time. And my son is going to love this. Go ahead, let me show you. Spider-Man blankets. Look at that. Spider-Man. I don't think I'm going to show him yet. I know, I'm a hoarder. So I am going to put this in my closet and put stuff in front of it so he doesn't see. I'm going to hoard this for either Christmas or St. Nick. Tell me in the comment section if you do St. Nick. It's like December 5th, and the kids put their shoes out, or my kids put whatever, the largest pair of shoes they have out, and St. Nick fills them. It's to get the kids kind of excited about the holiday season, and it's in memory of St. Nick, which is a Catholic saint, St. Nicholas. So this would be a great item to put in there, because then they're going to start getting cold around then. But so thankful for that. There were a few other ones, but I left those for other people because my daughter will not enjoy Spider-Man. Can you imagine that? A 14-year-old? Yep, she will not enjoy Spider-Man. But a 7-year-old will. Yep, he definitely will. So we are very thankful for Amazon returns and that they donated to the food bank. Let me pan through again. Yep, so thankful for Krispy Kremes. Lots and lots. Let me know what you do with your sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving, guys. Do you have them just like cook them, put some butter in there, some brown sugar? Do you do the sweet potato casserole? Do you put pecans in there? Do you put walnuts in there? Let me know. I'm interested because I like sweet potatoes. And let me hear how you guys fix it. Okay, so let me pan through one more time. Please go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure if you know someone that you would like to share my channel with, you go ahead and share the channel. And I will see you in the next Money Saving Mama video.